Nice.
It doesn't discourage.
Yeah, it shouldn't discourage. You know, you should look at someone like Hunter Labrada and go, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do. But maybe don't compare yourself, because you're never going to have his legs, or you're never going to have his whatever he's got. You just got to build upon what you have and take that as your win. If I compare myself to other people on Instagram, I'm always going to be depressed. You know, you can't do that.
Go. Come on, ankle forward. Get up. Yeah. Come on, all the way back. Yeah, unsexy, not cool stuff adds up to looking really cool after a while. You know, full-blown progressive overload, tracking it, you know, like pain face on, going past failure, force reps and everything on abductors and adductors, right?
Right, what's up guys? Kris Gethin here. We are in Destination Dallas with the rookie, Hunter. The rookie's in town.
The rookie's in town, yeah. I'm not a rookie anymore.
No, that's it. You're a veteran now, man.
New year.
Yeah, mature.
New year, went to the first one.
Yeah, so was it? It's been like 3 weeks since the Olympia now? Not long, yeah, 3 weeks post-Olympia. Filling out now a little bit, as you can see. And we're hitting calves and hamstrings, and then I'm going to continue and play with some of the quad machines here, because I'm only here for a few days, so I want to take advantage of the playpen that's in front of me, you know?
I'll be there to scream at him the whole time after that. But yeah, today's my ham focus day, so he's being a good sport and really doing all the hamstring shit with me before he goes to do his quads, so props to him on that one.
Well, let's see if I make it then. No pressure. Yep. Come on, drive. Through the fucking roof now.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, all the way, let's go.
Hey, go forward, get there.
Come on, drive. Easy. Going straight into this now or waiting?
You're gonna do yours, then I'm gonna get into it.
It's not in. Yeah.
Let's go, Kris. Let's go. Everyone always asks me about my calves, and yeah, they're one of my strongest body parts now. But what actually got me started on training calves was my very first coach nutritionist ever, Keith Klein. The first time I ever went and saw him and he took all my measurements, my calves were like severely out of whack for the rest of my body, like as a weak point. So he started having me do, you know, calves 3 times a week. It's probably when I was like 21 years old, and yeah, so we've been doing it for 7 years, and now calves have turned into cows.
Come on. Lock it in, let's go.
Kris, you've always had calves.
And apparently there's something in the water over in the UK, or something with Welsh genes or something.
Yes. No, it's because we're short, it makes our calves look bigger.
Him and Flex got them calves, apparently Welsh people. Oh, y'all walking around like that over there?
Yeah, all the time. Flexing, that's what we do. But I tell you what happened with me. There's a friend of mine who knew nothing about bodybuilding.
Come on.
And he wasn't being condescending when he said it. I'd been training for about 2 years, and he said, Kris, why are your calves so skinny compared to your upper legs? And he didn't mean anything bad by it, and it just scarred me as the best thing that anybody could have ever said to me. So I hear that every time I train calves now, just to make sure that I have something that is of relevance in Wales.
Moral of the story, if you ever plan on going to Wales, make sure your calves are on point before you get there.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, put them to use. Let's go. Push. Yes. Nice. Push. Yep. Right. And again. That's it. Good. All day. So on my leg here, I have only one of us walks away, and so that, you know, reminds me again. Look, you can go into a situation, but which person is going to walk away from that? You could have twins that change the perception of a certain situation, and one could be good, one could be bad. One could get you and you build it up into something that it really shouldn't, or you don't. So that's another reminder, and have face fears So, you know, there's a lot of fears that we all face. And again, that's a reminder for me to, you know, to face them whenever I possibly can. So I've got quite a few tattoos. And, you know, looks can be deceiving. You know, people think I could be a bit of a punk, a gangster, a UFC fighter. I'm definitely none of those things. But I just like the look of the tattoos, and I started doing the tattoos mostly after I gave up bodybuilding. So I retired from bodybuilding competition in 2009, and I was dying to get a lot of tattoos done. Right, let's go. Easy, Hunter. Let's fucking have it. That's it, drive. Take it back. Squeeze. The definition to me of bodybuilding is building more confidence, building more energy, building more structure to your life, building discipline, building happiness, building bone density. That's how I see it. I don't see it so much as I used to, where it's all about peaked biceps and, you know, big delts and feathered quads. That's what it used to be. You know, I definitely overtrain because it's therapeutic for me. So I'd much prefer to have the benefit of the mental aspect of it than the physical aspect, because I know I could probably have a much better physique if I didn't overtrain and do the things that I do. But that's not my priority, that's not my importance. I need to feel good about myself in anything that I do. It doesn't have to be lifting weights, it could be going out for a 6-mile run. Weight training is definitely my choice of activity though, but sometimes I don't always have it. Like I've had surgery, shoulder surgery for instance, so I couldn't work out. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give myself 4 months to prepare for an Ironman, because I need this. I need that purpose, I need that active stimulation, but my pivotal role and foot will always be in the gym. And you know, I've been a bodybuilding fan before I even got into bodybuilding. I used to pick up the magazines, Flex magazines, Muscle Mag, Iron Man, Later Muscular Development, Muscle Media 2000, and those were like my comic books. I never bought comic books really. I used to purchase the magazines and just look at the bodybuilders, and I just thought it was absolutely unbelievable, and I still do to this day. You know, even though I competed and have always been into natural drug-free bodybuilding, I'd never go and watch a bodybuilding show that's drug-free. I want to see a freak show. I want to see something that's unattainable to me. I like that aspect. I like the shock and awe. I like the freakness and the uniqueness of it. And I've garnered some amazing friends in bodybuilding over the years, and the majority of my best friends are associated to bodybuilding, whether they're bodybuilders themselves or whether they're gym owners or whether they're photographers or whatever. So I really like that close-knit niche community. It makes you feel you know, that you have somewhere to belong, and it's a family away from a family, and it makes you feel fulfilled and content and comfortable to a certain degree. So that's why you know, I absolutely love bodybuilding. Let's fucking go. Let's go, let's fucking drive. All fucking day, yes, good. Come on. Yeah. Good. Come on, drive, that's it. Up, all the way, come on. Easy.
Come on. Go, keep it moving. We'll rest when we're done. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more good one. Yeah. wants to like talk about like reverse banding, just making things easier, completely ignoring the overarching principle behind it. Reverse banding something is the same thing as putting chains on something. But apparently chains are fucking hardcore and bands are for pussies. They're both making the exercise heavier at the top and lighter at the bottom. Why? Because the muscle is strongest when it's longest and you are more susceptible to injury when you're in the hole. Furthermore, you ever seen someone squat wrong, doing way more weight than they should, and they can do like quarter reps, but if you made them bury it and go all the way into the hole, it's gonna like break them in half and kill them, but they can still do those quarter reps at the top? This allows you to be working with that heavy quarter rep weight at the top, and as you get into the hole, it becomes a more appropriate weight. So at the end of the day, it matches the muscle strength curve much better having the band on there. It's not to make it easier so you can have more plates on it.
One thing I notice as well, usually I'd have to do a lot of warm-ups here and then start thinking about strapping my knees up. Don't have to do half the amount of warm-ups here, I noticed. And I don't feel a strain on my knees where I have to strap up at this precise moment in time. So that's taking stress away from my old man knees. Then I'll take the band and leave my ego at the door. Feels good. That's good.
Go, I got you, I'm here. Up. Come on, we're gonna do one more. Make it fucking happen. Let's go, Kris. Up. Do another one. Do another one. The last set of the day. Up. Yeah. Let's go. Up. Come on, I got you. I got you. I got you. Come on, last one. I know. Up. Yes. Yes. Perfect, Kris. Up, down, good.